Hey everyone, Tofu here, and welcome back to more Banjo-Tooie. I don't know why I said it like that, but today, we're gonna continue on with Jolly Roger's Lagoon, because we opened this world last time, and we also started this world last time. And we oxygenated the water, thanks to our good pal Mumbo, so now we can actually swim forever without having to worry about losing air. So that is very nice, because the majority of this world is entirely underwater, and I actually think it works pretty well. Excuse me. So we've got these guys here, and I don't actually know if you have to use ice eggs for these. I think you can actually do it with any kind of egg. But you just have to shoot their eyeballs, and they'll kind of freak out a bit, and you can actually get whatever is in their little head thing. That was just some eggs, so I didn't actually need that, but try to shoot this guy. Hello, there we go. They've got some notes in there that we need, and I think, yep, this guy also has some notes. So let's go ahead and actually shoot the darn guy. And I believe that's all the things we have to get in here? Wow, I am coughing a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's it. Also, we can swim in first person. I don't know if I really explained that, but that is something you can do. It's a little disorienting if you're not actually playing the game, so I'm sorry if that's awful to watch. I will try to be careful about that. But let's press onward here. Don't get hit by that. Okay, I'm actually like just the right length away from it, I guess. We have these octopi here. We have to freeze them with ice eggs so we can actually get through their tentacles as they rapidly flail them around. You can get through them just if you just have the timing down, but I would not recommend trying it because it does hurt you. And ooh, there's a jiggy right there in that fish, but we don't have any way of actually getting that right now. So yeah, here we are in Atlantis, and the music is amazing here. This is like one of my favorite songs in the entire game, or just any game, honestly. Ow! Excuse me. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs ever. Very relaxing, one of the greatest video game songs to ever, like, fall asleep to, in my opinion. It's extremely good. So what do I want to do first down here? I think I want to go in here, because there is a move in here that we want to get for Kazooie. Well, it's not specifically for Kazooie by herself, but we can only use it when the duo is together, but it is technically a Kazooie move. So, let's just go up here, and this is actually the only thing that's in this little area, so we don't have to worry about collecting anything else, but we're gonna go ahead and learn Talon Torpedo, which is a pretty, situational move. I don't know, I was gonna call it kind of exciting, but it's honestly not that exciting. Watch out for those eels, because they will hurt you. So what Talon Torpedo does, as I will demonstrate once we get out here, you may remember that like we've been seeing a lot of stuff underwater that just has Kazooie's face on it. So we hit Z when we're swimming, and we can just kind of send Kazooie out on her own, and she can break anything that has her face on it. Whoa, that was a bit of lag. Another thing she can do is she can go through these little fish guys up here. I don't know why, but she just can. So let's try and get that jiggy. There we go. There's a lot of those fish around this level that have items in them, and that's another one of those things that is different depending on your save file. So like the items contained within them are kind of shuffled around the area. So like that could have been like a Cheeto page or just some eggs or stuff, but for this room it happened to be a jiggy, so that was pretty cool. Another thing that's random for your save file is I believe this code is different every time you play the game. Well, not like completely different. I think there's like one of 3 or 4 things it can be. Here we have Omega Pi Triangle, like a sideways M, or I guess a sideways W, depending on how you want to look at it. Omega Pi. So Omega Pi Triangle, M Omega Pi. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Omega Pi Triangle, right? Omega Pi, that's pi. We have to shoot these things, by the way, to actually enter the code. I did not say that, but that is what we have to do. There's Omega. So, let's get that. You don't have to actually shoot the egg in the little basket thing or whatever. You just have to shoot the thing and it works. That's Pi. Next, we want Triangle, which is right over here. I missed that. Oh, I guess that did count. Then I think it was the Scribble, or the sideways M or W, and then I believe it was just Omega Pi again. Yep, that's looking to be correct. There we go, so that will open the door that code was at. And we can go inside now. Which I guess I'll do. No real reason not to. We've got a mini game in here, which is either like the easiest thing ever or the hardest thing ever, depending on how you actually play it, but I would like to deal with it pretty quickly, so I'll probably do it the easy way. We've got Chris. Chris, what's your name? It's Chris P. Bacon, of course. Does the P stand for Pratt? Who knows? But this guy wants us to protect him while he goes down and takes some pictures of, I guess, the walls of the little temple here or whatever. I don't know why he wants it. It's not very exciting, but I guess he really wants the pictures. So, there's gonna be some fish that kind of come out of just the random corners of the room. And you're supposed to, like, actually go down there and shoot them while you're down there. And I should actually... Okay, I failed right away because I was trying to explain what you were supposed to do and then actually go back and do the actual strategy. So let me actually get back in there. Yes, I would like to try again. So you're supposed to, like, actually swim down there and, you know, just kind of swim around and shoot the fishies. But it is far, far easier to just sit at the corner, at the surface, and just kind of have an aerial view of the entire room. So you can just shoot from anywhere. And, wow, the water effect is really bad right now. You can see that line just kind of going up and down. That should not be there. That looks awful, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that. But yeah. Another thing that's really helpful for this minigame is getting the homing egg cheat, which you have to get one of the stop and swap eggs to get. So if you did not get that, I would really advise that you get that, because it makes this a whole lot easier. And, oh god, that guy's actually really close. Oh my god, I just barely got him. That was close. Yeah, it's not like... I mean, like, this strategy doesn't, like, guarantee a victory. Because, like, it's still pretty easy to just, like, miss one that's coming. But it definitely helps a lot. That should get him. Okay, there's one coming down there. And let's get this guy. Oh god. Yeah, I don't... Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't really care about, I guess, cheating for that. Because, like, the reticle in this game sucks. Shooting eggs in this game with that reticle sucks. So, like, anything to make it not the worst experience of your life is good. But of course, we get a Jiggy for that. So, let's get this guy out of here. He had a Game Boy camera, by the way, which is a nice little Easter egg. And I believe he still has that in the Xbox version, despite the fact that it is a Game Boy camera. I guess they didn't care about that. Also, yeah, I would recommend using blue eggs for that, because, like, all your other eggs are useful, and blue eggs are not. So if you ever just, like, need to shoot a bunch of eggs, and you don't want to waste any of your other eggs, like, it doesn't matter, or if, you know, if you're in a situation where it doesn't matter what eggs you use, that's where you use blue eggs. And that was one of them, but there are more eggs in that room anyway, so you can easily refill them. Okay, so what is the play now? I think I always mix up which two areas are in this place and the place over there. But I think this is the one I want to go first. Also, before I forget, because I will forget, I have forgotten this many times, I want to go ahead and shoot this guy so I can get the treble clef that is in his eyeball. Or no, it was not in his eyeball. I needed to shoot his eyeball to actually get the thing that was on his head. And yes, this is the place I want to go to. So, this is kind of like a big room, but again, there's only like one actual thing we need to get in here, which is kind of weird, and we have to split up for it. Another thing that's pretty weird about this is you're technically not supposed to get this for like a really long time. You're supposed to get a move later with Kazooie that will actually let you like sort of glide across this, like this whole area here, and get up there to that Cheeto page. But you can actually get it right now with Banjo. And this is another reason why I think the Pack-Whack double jump is completely unintentional, because you can just cheese this Cheeto page just like that, and just get it like that, with the Pack-Whack jump and grip grab. But I don't know, maybe they also knew about that trick in development, and they just thought it was cool, so they left it in. I don't know, I haven't seen any developers talk about it, so I have no idea what the truth is. But I would like to find out someday. Ow! Get out of here. So yeah, that's the only actual collectible in here, so we can go. There is a beehive here, if you need health, which I don't think we do. No, I think we're good. Okay. And there's a Minjo over here. This guy's completely fake, so don't worry about him. I kind of wish he was real, though, just to kind of give more of a reason to actually come in here, because the only thing you actually need to get in here is that Cheeto page, so it's kind of a useless room otherwise. I don't know, maybe they could have, like, combined the room where we learned Talon Torpedo with that, just to give that, I don't know, just a bit more of a reason to go in there, but I don't know. They have kind of these two very unimportant rooms. But the other thing I don't think I got, yeah, I did not go over here, the little hole, and get that extra honeycomb. Because we will definitely need that. Well, not definitely, we just need it for 100%, but I'm definitely getting 100%, so I definitely need it. Anyways, this is where we actually want to go next to progress. Now, there is another way to progress, but this is the way I prefer to do it. So we've got these guys in the... Alright, buddy. We've got these guys in the ground, and some of them are fake, like they just stay in the ground like that. Others are actually real, and they will try to kill you. I thought that guy at the front was fake. And it took a while for him to actually come out of the ground, so I thought it was fake. But I was wrong about that. I was also wrong about my positioning on that bounce pad because I fell off and did not get the proper height that I needed to get. So we just gotta climb our way out of here. I almost didn't see that guy because there's kind of a glare on my laptop right now because I'm in front of a window. I guess behind a window. Whatever way you want to look at it. So I almost did not see that guy, and he totally almost got me, but I do not think there's anything on this level, I guess, aside from these eggs, which we don't particularly need any more of. So let's keep going up, and I think the platform over here is like really far to the left, but with a well-timed jump, you can just get it like that. Pretty cool. You're supposed to jump to the right because the platform, or I guess the ledge, is much closer. And just kind of saves time of having to actually walk around the long way. And I think there's an enemy over there too, so it saves the hassle of that. Otherwise, there's nothing else over there, so I like to do it like that because it just makes me feel cool. Now, I definitely would recommend saving these eggs for now because we're going to have to be shooting some grenade eggs at something, and it's actually kind of difficult, and because you only have 25 grenade eggs, it's very possible to mess it up and run out of eggs, so I would definitely advise that you leave some egg baskets up there in case you need to collect any more. So what we have to do is we have to... Well, one, there's another fish guy here that has something in it, but it's just eggs right now, so we don't actually need to worry about that. I did not want to go to fire eggs. I wanted to go to grenade eggs. Let's wait for that guy to get out of the way. We gotta shoot this guy's teeth. Which is kind of rude. Oh my god. And it's really annoying because he moves. And again, shooting eggs sucks. So it's kind of hard to aim. He just keeps moving towards you, so you kind of have to back up every now and then to get a better position. Where are we right now? Oh, we're at the wrong way here. It looks like he's coming this way. There we go. He's got 2 teeth left. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, there's one. And, okay, we got the last one. Well, I didn't actually mean to do that right now, but I guess I will. Yeah, we have to go into his mouth because, of course we do. There's of course going to be collectibles inside here, as well as some guys, which is a little concerning, but I'm just going to try not to think about that. Down this little tunnel, the camera's going to shake a lot. We've got another Jinjo, and I can't remember if that's the last Jinjo or not, but I don't feel like looking to really make sure. But down this other way, we have a nice little frog lady. And this is actually Jolly's partner that he was looking for. And, yeah, if you can hear her voice, she's got a very deep voice. So I don't know if the intention here was to make this like a trans stereotype. But, again, similar to Jolly, it's not really, like, being portrayed in a very negative way. So, like, I think she's just a trans girl icon. So, and her name is, Maggie, by the way. Maggie Malpass. Who I believe is named after one of the, I can't remember if it's a founder of Rare. I don't think it is, because I think the founders were the Stamper brothers. I could be totally wrong about that, but I know someone at Rare has the last name Malpass, so I think that's where she gets her name. I don't know where Maggie comes from, but her name is Maggie, and she's a trans queen, and we love her. The water has turned the freaking frogs gay, and it's turned the freaking frogs trans. So, it doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, I don't think there is anything else to get in this giant little room here. I can't remember. I know one of these rooms has like 2 of the, I don't know what kind of fish, the little like see-through ones, like these guys here with the items in them. I don't know what kind of fish they are. I want to say like angelfish, but I don't know if that's right. I know one room has like 2 of them in it, but I don't think this is the one. Oh my gosh, these low poly fish are just right in my face. But I think that actually is everything to do in this room. So, we're gonna go down this little tunnel here now, and keep going on through the level. And there is an octopus here, so we're gonna get our ice eggs out, try and freeze that guy. There we go. That can be a little awkward to shoot, but it's not too bad, so usually takes a few tries. You just have to make sure you hit his face. That is the most important thing. I think this is actually the room that has the room that has 2 of the angelfish or whatever they are. That one just has feathers, so I don't need that. But this one has a honeycomb, so definitely want to get that. Talon Torpedo can be a bit difficult to control. I would recommend going first person to get kind of a more precise angle. But that's all we need that for. We've got a locker, D. Jones, which is Davy Jones' locker. And it's the only one that has the thing that we can actually break with it. We can break that with a grenade egg or something else, but I'm not going to worry about that now. The lockers here, they have names on them. And none of them are really important other than Davy Jones, but the names on them are just rare employees. So I don't know if that Malpass guy, I think it's Steve Malpass. I think that's who it is. I don't know if he has a locker here, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I want to find Grant Kirkhope's because I know he has one. Pashute? I don't know who that is. Shout out to Pashute. There's Greg Males. I know that guy. Yeah, okay. I think the lockers are another thing that's, like, random per save file. Because I know Davy Jones, like, the position of that locker changes every time. Like, that could be, like, I don't know, that could be, like, this one. Or that one. Or any of these lockers could be Davy Jones' locker. So I wonder if maybe the names of the staff actually change every time you open up or every time you just start a new save file as well, because I'm pretty sure I've seen a G Kirkhope down here before, but I don't see it now, so I've never thought about that, but I guess that's another thing that kind of changes when you play the game. So that's cool. We got a warp pad here. I don't think there's anything we actually need to do in this room right now. I think it's really just important that we get the warp pad here so we can come back later. Otherwise, we want to just kind of go through this other tunnel over here. But we'll definitely come back here at some point. Soon. But up here... Oh, geez. I forgot there was another octopus here. Let's go ahead and get hit. It kind of sucks when you get hit in first person because they make you, like, spin around. It just is really awful to look at. Hello? I think the tentacle is, like, getting in the way. Let me just get... Ow! Okay, well, I got him. So, that's a W in my book. Let's just keep going. Keep going and keep going. Is this the... That's where I came from! God dang it, that's the room that I came from. Well, let's get back. Yeah, I thought this was wrong, because I don't think there's another octopus in the way that I actually want it to go. Or maybe I'm wrong about that, too. I guess we will find out. Okay, the actual way I want to go is this tunnel up here. I get those tunnels mixed up. There actually might be an octopus here. There totally is an octopus. Yeah, that is why I get them mixed up, because they both have octopi in them. Okay, I actually got that guy. Okay, he, like, hit me and turned me around, but I didn't actually take damage, so that's good. Let me get out of first person. That is really obnoxious. Okay. This is where we want to go. Because this should take us to inside of a little pirate ship. And, there's a few things for us to do here. Here's another random thing that, like, changes for your save file every time. The position of this treasure chest, I swear it's different every time I play the game. Actually, probably should not have done that, because I need Talon Torpedo for something else. But yeah, like, the treasure chest is always in this room, but it's just in a different spot. Like, it could be, like, off to the left, or, like, closer to the entrance. I don't know why they decided that was something that should change every time you play the game, but they did. They did that for some reason. So we also opened up another little tunnel over there, which will be very helpful. So let's go ahead and go get that taken care of. And this is actually a pretty cool one, because, as you can see, they kind of spoiled it there with the little text. But we're in a water passage to Glitter Gulch Mine. So we're actually going to go back to Glitter Gulch Mine very briefly right now, and get some of the stuff that we missed in there. We also got to freeze these fans as we're swimming through so they don't hurt us, because that would be bad. So here we are. And this will actually take us to that Jinjo in the water storage room that we could not reach all the way back in Glitter Gulch Mine. So that is very cool that we can actually go get that now. And now I believe the only collectible we have to get here is one more Jiggy. But we still can't get that yet, so there's no point in hanging around Glitter Gulch Mine. Let's get back to Jolly Roger's Lagoon and finish up some stuff here. Though it's probably not a whole lot more I actually want to do for this episode, because we are coming up on almost 30 minutes. Not quite, though, so we still got a bit more to get done. I really actually like how they handle kind of going back to other worlds in that instance, because, like, it's not, like, that wasn't, I wouldn't even consider that backtracking at all, because we didn't have to backtrack. We got to a new area in a world, and there just happened to be a passage to an old world, and I think that was really cool. And it just, like, it's so easy to get back to where you were, that, like, how could you even be mad at that backtracking? Like, yes, there are other instances in the game of, like, actual backtracking, but, like, that, it just, it gives you a sense of, like, oh, that was the thing I couldn't get earlier, and now I just got it, and it also makes the worlds feel more connected, and you just get right back into the action. And I thought that was a really cool way to go about doing it, and there's a couple of other little examples like that. For now, I want to actually use this warp pad to go back to the town center, because we have returned Maggie. Well, we didn't actually return her. We just kind of, I guess, rescued her? I mean, we didn't actually do anything. We just kind of said hello to her, and she just left on her own. I don't know why she couldn't have just done that, but I guess we got her back to Jolly's, so now he should give us a Jiggy for that, because he was concerned about her. Yeah, alright. No, I would like a Jiggy. Modest little trinket. Alright. Sure. I'll take it. You got anything else to say? Nope, alright. What about you? It's Grab a Sailor Night here every Wednesday. Well, it's Monday right now, so I'm quite... No, I don't really want any of that kind of brew. Not at all interested. But we got a Jiggy! So... Is that... Yeah, I guess I could go just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I felt like that was a pretty good stopping point, but I guess we'll get closer to some other stuff here. So now I want to go actually into this hole that we blew up earlier, because this takes us to another little area. Actually, yeah, I guess it is kind of good to do this now, because there's a bit more here that I wasn't thinking about. So we've got another fish down here, and what do they have? That is the Cheeto page, so we actually do need to get that. Let's go into Talon Torpedo, and completely miss. Let's go into first person, so that becomes a little easier. Where did the fish go? Oh god, watch out for that puffer fish. Where did the other fish go? There it is. Can I get it in time? I got it. And now I have to get to that tunnel. And I just barely missed it. That's fine. We can do it again at no cost. Well, that's not entirely true. We do use up a feather every time we use Talon Torpedo. Actually, I think it's 5 feathers. It's something weird like that. But let's actually go to that passage that we opened up. If I can find it, there it is. And we've got something similar here to what we just did for Glitter Gulch Mine. Except this time, it's going to be for a different world. I don't know if it'll show it. Yeah, it does. Grunty Industries, which is a world that we have not gone to yet. But I guess we did show it, that we opened it up earlier, so you know it's coming. So we're actually going to go there, get a kind of a brief preview of that world, though honestly not really. We actually kind of got a preview of the world earlier, because during that little pipe sequence where you had to get rid of the pollution, we were technically in Grunty Industries there. So we got a preview already, and there's just a Jinjo here. And really all we can see of Grunty Industries right now is just this little area through this window, and that's about it. There's really nothing else to do here. This is a very secluded room. But yeah, there was just a Jinjo there. I believe there's some eggs if you can refill, so you can refill and get back through. I think those are actually permanently ice eggs. There are some baskets that are just only one kind of egg, and I guess they give you that because obviously you need ice eggs to get back through here, so you'd be kind of stuck otherwise, so makes sense that they give you that. But let's just swim all the way back, get ourselves back to Jolly Roger's Lagoon. It's weird because like the text says that this is Grunty Industries, but the Jolly Roger's Lagoon music has already started playing again, so I don't know. It's weird. The worlds are all interconnected, and it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of confusing. But I like it. And down here, directly underneath that tunnel, we actually have another little passage. And this will take us to the starting area of Jolly Roger's Lagoon. By that I mean the starting underwater area. We've got all these guys again. Now that we have Talon Torpedo, we can actually go over here and break this door open, and go in here. But I think we're going to do that next time. So, when we get back here, we're probably going to finish up the world. I don't see how this could possibly take any more than one more episode. So, yeah, next time we'll finish up Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.